Okay, I can probably skip through this part. I gotta wash my hands and then put on contact so I can see while I'm doing my makeup. Um, but you're gonna want a foundation. You don't have concealer. You at least need concealer. This is like the one thing you need. That powder. I know the powder that you have is pretty light, so feel free to use contour or whatever darker foundation that you probably have because for some reason you can't find your foundation that you or whatever. I don't know. Take what I say with a grain of salt, okay? Okay, you got one in. We gotta get the other. Okay, couple of contacts in. And like by this time, you should have done your skincare routine. But that'll take you a little bit. So because I put blush on earlier today before I went to my hair appointment, I'm gonna take that off. Some micellar water and just any dirt I got in my face while traveling because I did take the bus, and then also any dyes that could have gotten on my forehead. Doubt that's gonna like really come off with a micellar water, but like we can try, right? Whatever. Okay. So yeah, there we go. And put it on some face off a little bit. Dry, pat, whatever. Okay, I'm going with your moisturizer. Okay. Asking if you have any. That's gonna be your primer, cause I don't think you have primer. LOL. And to be frank, I just started using primer, so it was like whatever. I only got it because like my friend gave it to me. Like it's nice and all, but like You don't necessarily need it. You've been doing your makeup without primer, so you're probably good. But we're gonna use just a little bit. That should be the amount of whatever, I guess, Vaseline, I don't know, whatever you're gonna use. Just pat and rub into the skin. Right, right. I should have saved my nose, but I haven't done that. I didn't want to because I didn't want to thin my brows out before like the wedding, and then have like no eyebrows. That would be sad. But but my brows have low keep inside for a bit, so I just took off like the top stray hairs. That was it. Don't want to do too much. We don't need hair on my face, right? Oop. Okay. Proceed. Okay. So today we're gonna start with um you know what, we'll do concealer first, cause yeah, just cause I feel like it. Just like you can dab it, whatever red spots. I do like the shadows of my face. So like there, red spots that are gonna be right there under the nose, the contour areas. Okay, it's typically what I do. And then I go on with my brush because I feel like that keeps this being like a layer of makeup on top of my face, and then like truly blends it in later. Like I don't know. I feel like this makes it like more full coverage than like how I used to do it a while ago. I just saw your text that says where the makeup tutorial at, as if I didn't tell you. I do it within like 2 hours at like 3:30, and there's no way it's 5:30 right now. Yeah, it's like almost 5 o'clock. Oh, be patient, little one. Be patient. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over under my eyebrow here, just because I feel like it. That's why. And then on top of the nose, okay, and then like down right there. That's how I'd be getting down. We're gonna see it. Okay, different shadows. That's what my face looks like right now. I want to make this like a better angle, but whatever. Okay, then I'm gonna go in Like this right here. As you can see, it's like a little darker. I mean, not too much though. I only do it on like the sides of my face. It just adds a little bit of shine. So you don't necessarily need that. I know you don't like being shiny. Okay, and then this is what you would do with whatever foundation you have, I guess. You know, I like to contour my face like that. So awesome. So you can see what it looks like in all lighting. Okay. And now I'm gonna brush it in. To be fair, you could probably like, you don't have like, I don't think you have a paddle brush like this. So like, just blend it in with like your hands or a beauty blender is fine. I'm kind of just doing like the top right there. And then, and this, because remember this has like the dark fur kind of foundation, but still, you know, blending me in. You want to be even, okay? So you can see what it looks like in all lighting, right? I'm gonna go with my booty blender. Doesn't really matter what kind of texture, you know, squeezability it is. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of water on it, okay? You can watch me do it, I guess. Just a little bit, okay? Okay. I just wanted to be a little, you know, moisturizing when blending. Okay, now we're gonna go like this. Just, you know, like the concealer places. Kind of drag it around or whatever. Where you see me doing it. Okay. Now looks like we have a good base here. Cute. Okay. So now this is the time where I would go in with like a liquid blush. I don't have a liquid blush at the moment, so I haven't been really doing that. Um, I fear I probably left the liquid blush there at your place, so you can use it if you want. It doesn't really matter. But yeah. So we're gonna go in with whatever brush you have. I'm gonna do this pink one, or like weird, I don't know, whatever the heck it is. And then just gonna go into like the contour space. Just kind of dab it there, because mine is like a stronger kind of blush, so I didn't want to do too much of it on one side. And I'm just gonna blend in like the contour space, right? And on the other side, also at that contour bone, I don't really do um like quote unquote bronzer anymore with like the brown just because I don't feel the need to do it. Um, I don't think you even have anything to do that with other than like, actually mom has like a powder foundation now that I got her, so if you want to ask about that, you can. So now I'm gonna go in with, oh wait, hold on. We're gonna, oops. We're actually gonna put a little bit on top of our nose and then, our mouth. And then, like near the eyebrow. I don't know. And then under the chin. It's just for some like definition. Optional. You don't necessarily have to do that. That's just how I do my makeup. I know you don't like blush that much. And then it's just, and the reason why I put blush under instead of just on top is because like this is gonna neutralize the blush, so like I can be as picky as I want with how much blush I add after powdering. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the inside there. Oh, I forgot to show you what it looks like from all angles. But you can still see, the blush. What I did. Everything for heroes. Okay. And contour. We cannot let the touch know that we know how to shape shift. And then on top of the nose. I want to bake my concealer cheek area a little more. Okay. We're gonna let that sit, and now we're gonna focus on the eyes. Okay. Mom has this exact gel liner. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it in this camera so you can see. Okay, I'm gonna check what that looks like for me. I don't know if it's not going on because it's wet, just like, ooh, not it breaking on me. Okay, whatever. Looking dark, right? Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Like usually I just do this in like the side mirror, cause it's super up close and you're able to see. This is a little odd because like this camera is not high quality, so you're gonna do the top part as well. If you want to, I don't know. If you want to do highlight. And then this is the part where you would curl your lashes if you're gonna do your mascara routine or whatever. I just don't have an eyelash curler, so I'm just not going to. And then now brush out your lashes to the desired position. Powder a little bit more in whatever spot I guess you're feeling a little sweaty in. And then you're gonna take another brush or another, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but like, um, basically brush all the powder off. Because you're done baking. Okay, from all angles. This is me after my eyeliner and everything. I like a little more blush. So I'm doing more blush this time, orange, because that's just me. And then on top of my nose. Because again, that's just me. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Okay, and then basically you're done if this is it. This is like a basic base. Okay? Now you do your lip liner or whatever. You could do whatever eyeshadow you want. Add highlighter. And then once you're done with that, you use a setting spray if you have any. To be frank, I don't think I even have any more setting spray. But if not, just like, I don't know, powder more before then. Yeah, this is basically gone. It's barely spritzing me. But that just adds moisture back to my face. You don't need moisture back to your face because you're about to go to homecoming. So yeah. Okay. This is it. Super cute, right? Lovely. Okay. Love you. Bye bye.